Hi, welcome to the daily analysis with volume profile, price action, action theory of different instruments. It's only for educational purpose, not a recommendation. Today is January 27th, and let's start with Dow Jones. Dow Jones, we touched this great target, so let's see what the price can do. As I say, it was a great target. Now it's a big resistance, great resistance. And what are the higher targets? First one would be the projection of this pullback. If it's a pullback, you can see it has rebounded very close to the main line or the principal line of weekly VWAP, and the projection would be about 34,180. It's our main higher target. About lower targets, first one would be this zone, naked daily VPOC. It's exactly here on 33,873. Next step could be weekly VPOC, 33,798, and the last one will be this high volume node that it's exactly here at 33,719, very close to the main line of VWAP. About S&P, the day has started here with a small gap, so our first higher target will be to fill this gap, but beware, because sometimes if it's a starting movement dropping the price, perhaps it will not fill. So be careful about this filling the gaps, because a lot of people say it's always is filled, but sometimes if it's the beginning of a movement, of a big movement, perhaps not. So let's talk about the higher targets. First one will be the projection of this pullback, that is exactly on the same point of the same price of the projection of this small pullback. The price could be 4,114 approx. If we see this smaller pullback, we can see it could go to 4,091, very close to complete this auction. It's about auction theory, the auction of this week, of current week, about 4,091. Okay, we have this. Lower targets. First of all, we have here a price action zone. Now it's a big support. First zone would be this price 4,054 approx, and the next one, the big lower target for me for today and for this week, or the ending of this day of Friday, would be 4,031 approx. This point. Well, let's go to Nasdaq. Nasdaq the same. The projection of this pullback would be at 12,239 approx, and it will complete this auction in this zone. It's possible to, if the price rise, it could go to this point. About lower targets, here is a very clear target. It's the current week VPOC. It's about 11,926. Next step will be the main line of weekly VWAP. 11,882, and this price action zone 11,760 approx. Well, let's go to light oil. Light oil, well, we are in it's a very lateral movement. We are exactly above this value area high, so it could attack this zone, this price action zone, a hard resistance 82.56. There are a lot of options about 83, so it could go. The projection of these pullbacks could lift the price to 84.45 or 85.20 approx. Here we have this uptrend line. Is respecting this trend line, but we'll see what happens if with this compression of price is compressing between this uptrend line and this resistance. So it's a very typical movement. The price is rebounding up and down, up and down, up and down between these two lines, the horizontal line and the uptrend line, and then it decides. When it decides, it's usually that it's a violent movement. Okay, we don't know the direction, perhaps high, perhaps down, low, lower prices, drops the price, but let's see, it's very compressed. So intraday targets 82.55, 84.45, 85.20. Below this line, VWAP line 81 and 9, this final VWAP line of last week about 80 and 59, and if the price hits the uptrend line, let's see. Okay, well, about gold. Gold, there was here at uptrend line. It was a small downtrend line. We talk about if it breaks, it usually is violent move as it happened. It went the price very close to this target, great target, 1,952, very close. It couldn't touch this point and went back. So the price now is inside the value area of this week. So it's very, very, very difficult. What are the targets? Let's see again. Value area high of this week, 1,938. Value area low of this week, 1,924. And there was another target. It was hit yesterday. This very clear target is a strong support. This final of VWAP, of weekly VWAP at 1,918. Last one is DAX. Let's refresh the data. Okay, we were here. We have this target. We touch the target. The price has gone down again and has touched this weekly VPOC line. So what can we expect? Now we are exactly on this point, on value area high of this week, very close to a high volume node, a weekly VPOC. So the price is difficult to move from here. If it moves, the price rises, for me, the main target, the principal target would be, first of all, this price action zone, the projection of this pullback, 15,330, and secondary target would be the projection of this pullback to 15,370. Okay, it's on the upper zone. Let's see the low targets. The most important is, of course, this point, all VWAP, weekly VWAP line and current VWAP line, 15,139. Next step will be this high volume node at 15,100, and last one would be this price action zone that begins at 15,063 and ends at 15,047. Okay, that's all. Good luck. We'll have a nice weekend and see you on Monday. Bye.